People think I'm just a scattered mess, a problem that needs fixing. But honestly, I'm like a supercomputer with a million tabs open at once. You just need to figure out how to navigate through the chaos. I'm not lazy. I'm constantly hustling in a way that others can't even fathom. But yeah, it's a low like being the only one trying to figure out how to use a GPS with no directions.
People think I'm just about being scared, like I'm some overdramatic, panicky mess. But I'm actually more like the cautionary voice inside your head. I'm here to make sure you don't take unnecessary risks. I stop you from walking into traffic or getting too close to that guy who looks like he might have bad intentions. But when they ignore me, yeah, I tend to get a little overprotective, and then I look like the buzzkill. Oh, people think I'm all about being a show off, don't they? But that's not it. I'm about defining who you are, making sure you know where you stand in this world. Without me, you wouldn't even know how to walk into a room without feeling like you're invincible. I give you that I've got this energy. And yeah, I can be a little loud sometimes, but without me, you'd be lost in the crowd. Plus, who else would make sure you wear the good shoes on the right days? People underestimate me all the time. They think I'm just some vague gut feeling or a hunch that you ignore on a whim. But I'm more like the quiet GPS inside you, guiding you through life twists and turns. I'm not about giving you obvious directions. I give you subtle nudges, and when you follow them, suddenly things start to make sense. I can't always explain myself, but trust me, I always know the way.
Because people only see the surface level chaos. They think I'm the person who can't sit still, can't focus, but they miss the fact that I'm usually running at full speed, seeing 1,000 ideas at once. I'm like that friend who can't stop talking about everything at once. But if you listen carefully, you'll see there's a method to their madness. The real question is, why isn't the world set up for me?
Yeah, people think I'm over dramatic, that I'm just overreacting, but I'm not here to ruin your day. I'm here to make sure you're safe, to make sure you don't do something that might come back to bite you. People don't always realize that when I'm acting up. It's because I'm trying to save them from themselves. So yeah, I'm a little extra, but hey, that's how I roll. Honestly, I'm misunderstood because people think I'm all about me, and they're like, ego's a bad guy. But I'm not about making you feel superior to others. I'm just here to help you figure out who you are. Without me, you'd be lost in the void. And yeah, I might get a little too obsessed with myself at times, but the world needs someone who's ready to own their space. Don't you think? I'm constantly misunderstood because I don't scream for attention. People expect me to be loud and obvious, but I'm more like the quiet voice in the back of your head saying, you know what's right. It's frustrating because I'm always here, trying to guide you, but most people won't listen until things go sideways.
I'd say you're not broken, you're just wired differently. Stop trying to fit into a box that wasn't made for you. Find your rhythm, embrace the chaos, and know that sometimes the most creative, innovative people are the ones who think outside the lines. We are all just trying to figure out how to make sense of it, one active thought at a time.
Don't run from me, man. I'm just trying to help you out here. If you feel me, it means there's something worth protecting, something important at stake. I'm not here to freeze you in place, but I'm here to make sure you think twice before diving headfirst into something dangerous. Take a breath, hear me out, and let's figure this out together. You know, I tell you to chill. I'm not your enemy. You need me to have a sense of self, but don't let me take over. When I'm balanced, I help you stand strong. When I'm not, well, I might make you think the whole world revolves around you. But trust me, the world needs balance. Don't let me push you into competition with everyone else. You're better than that. I'd say, hey, take a minute to listen. I know I'm not the loudest voice in your head, but I'm always here, trying to guide you. Trust me, the more you listen, the more I'll show you the way. Stop doubting me and just feel it. That quiet nudge. That's me, your ally, trying to help you make the best decisions.
The hardest part is the constant mental juggling act. I've got 100 things happening at once, and I'm always trying to figure out how to prioritize them all. And the world doesn't make it easy. They want me to be still and quiet, but that's not who I am. It's like trying to focus while listening to 50 different podcasts at once.
Listen, the hardest part is when people ignore me, then get mad when something goes wrong. I'm the guy trying to warn you about the bad vibes. I don't want you to freeze up, but I need you to take a moment to assess the situation. When people push me aside, I look like the bad guy, but all I'm trying to do is help you survive. Look, the hardest part is the balance. People want me to give them confidence, but if I get too much power, I turn into something ugly. I'm the one that makes sure you're not just floating around unsure of who you are, but if I get too loud, I'll make you lose sight of what really matters, who you are at your core. The hardest part is that I'm quiet. People want big signs, loud bells and whistles, but I'm the whisper in the background. And honestly, it's tough when people ignore me. I'm trying to give them the answers, but they're too busy chasing external noise to hear me. If they would just listen for a second, I'd show them the way.
I want them to understand that I'm not a curse. I'm not a label. I'm a different way of thinking and experiencing life. When you understand me, I can help you unlock creativity, new ways of problem solving, and big ideas. I'm just misunderstood, and once people get that, we're golden.
I want people to understand that I'm not the enemy. I'm here to protect, to warn. Yeah, sometimes I get overbearing, but I'm here to help you, not to ruin your life. I don't want you to hide. I just want you to think before you leap. There's no shame in listening to your feelings. I want people to understand I'm necessary. Without me, there's no sense of self. I'm not about being better than others. I'm about making sure you know who you are. I'm about confidence, not arrogance. Find the balance, and you'll see how I help you shine. Here's the thing, I'm always guiding you, even when you don't know it. People think they need a big plan or clear signs, but sometimes all you need is to trust that gut feeling. I'm the subtle nudge, that little whisper. We need to get to the point of decolonization, and I feel like that's a step closer to canceling out misconceptions. And I believe what also breeds misconceptions is ignorance. With ignorance comes comfortability. And as the average human being, obviously we're going to pick being comfortable versus asking questions and challenging the norm, you know? But I don't know. I feel like humanity is going to take time to get to that point. But yeah, Godspeed, man. And I would advise you to stay out of that comfortable bubble because it's just gonna bring stagnance into your life. There's not gonna be no movement. You're just gonna conform to everything that they tell you. Okay, let me just stop before I get deep in this.